All right, you guys, I am going to record my grocery haul. I went to Superstore and I also went to Safeway for a couple things. So I'm going to do this grocery haul right now. And then I'm also going to add my Costco grocery haul in the same video. I am going to Costco tomorrow, but I just wanted to film this now so that I can put it all away. And then tomorrow I'll record Costco. All right, so let's get started. First, we will do the non-food items that I got. So I got this for our bathroom, the CLR. I really like it for our tub. Just because the water here in our little hamlet, it is like, I don't want to say it's hard water, but it kind of leaves stains sometimes in the bathtub. So I use this and this cleans it really, really well. I also got some Dawn dish soap. This is the kind I always get and it was on sale. So I thought of picking up that. And normally I get my garbage bags from Costco. But like I said, I just wasn't there today and we literally had like 2 left and I didn't want to run out. So I just picked up these Glad ones and they are with the Febreze freshness. So I thought that was kind of cool to have scented garbage bags. So I picked up that as well. And then I had a coupon to get this for free. So it's just Bicel salted butter, margarine, I guess it would say. And I just had a coupon. It was free. It was like $3.99 and the coupon I got was to try it for free because it must be a new product out. So I picked up that as well. And I also picked up some flour. I just picked up a small one. We don't go through a lot of flour, but I think I maybe have a half a cup left. So I always like to have flour on hand for sure. This is just a smaller bag that was on special. Definitely is enough for our family. And I also picked up 2 of the whipped vanilla frosting. Jimmy is trying to cut back on his sweets like I had mentioned. So I do have a cake mix that I do want to make up. I'll probably make it maybe for Easter for the family. But I just needed some frosting to put with it. And these were on special. So I picked up those. And I also picked up some pitas because I want to kind of have a Greek themed meal this week. So I picked up some pitas. And I picked up some white bread for my family. And then I also have hamburgers on the meal plan for this week. And these are their favorite buns. I don't know how to pronounce that, but these ones are their favorite buns that they use for hamburgers. So I bought some of those. And then I picked up some snacks for Jimmy for the week for work. I picked up some Nutri-Grain bars. And I also picked up some Raisin Bran muffins for him. And I also got a couple plums. And he needed more yogurt. So this is the kind of yogurt that I get for him. I usually get this at Costco as well. But since I was already at Superstore, I just picked it up. And that'll be plenty for the week. And he also asked for some orange juice. So he gets the 100% orange juice with the pulp. And so I got 2 of those and also picked up a creamer. He likes the Southern Butter Pecan. And I always like having one on hand, an extra, just in case he runs out. I picked up some stovetop stuffing. I plan on having a roast chicken meal this coming week as well too. So the rest of my family likes the stovetop stuffing. They like this better than even homemade, and it's definitely the best kind that we have here in Canada anyways. My whole family likes it. And also picked up some tortillas. Jimmy likes these with salsa as a good snack that he can take to work, so I thought I would pick up some of those. And also picked up some Sun Chips. These are the cheddar ones. I thought these were kind of maybe like a healthier version for chips, just to have on hand for the rest of my family. And then for fruits and vegetables, I picked up some mini carrots. I plan on making these with my roast chicken meal. And Jimmy also takes these to work. And also got a mixed fruit. This one has the watermelon and honeydew and cantaloupe. So cut those up and Jimmy will take those for his lunch. Also got some bananas. I always get a couple bananas that will be ripe within the couple days, and then I always get a couple that are green, just so that these will last like 4 or 5 days and they all won't go bad all at the same time. So I picked up those. And I picked up a big head of cauliflower because I am going to be making a cauliflower bake. I'm going to make that for Easter. That's going to be my side dish with ham. So I will be showing you how I make that keto cauliflower bake. It's really, really good, you guys. I love it. And I also got green beans because I want to have a side dish with the green beans for one of my meals this week. All right, and I also picked up some cheese. I normally get this from Costco, and I probably will get some more, but I just wanted to pick some up right away so that I would have some in the fridge. This was on sale as well too. So I picked up, this is the Tex-Mex. It has the Monterey Jack with jalapeno, mild cheddar, and the pizza mozzarella. So I always like getting a mixture. And this one has the 1 carb per serving. So it's always the 1 carb per serving when you do buy the shredded. Usually if you buy the ones that are just the block cheese and shred it yourself, they will have no carbs. So that's usually what I get when I'm at Costco, is just the big block and shred it myself. So this I've been having lately, actually. I've been having yogurt and I've been mixing protein powder with it. I will show you guys how I make that. I actually got the idea from Tammy at Keto in the Chaos, and she mixes her yogurt with some protein powder, and I tried it this week and it's really, really good. So I will share that with you guys this week's video. But this one is pretty low in carbs. So for 175 grams, it is 5 carbs. Now, I watched her video because if it has the active bacteria cultures in it, that means that half of those carbs will be eaten from those cultures. So technically, this would be 2.5 carbs for the 175 grams. So that's what I've been counting lately. Apparently there is some sort of science behind it, but you guys can use at your own discretion. It's still really, really low for yogurt. 175 grams is actually quite a bit. So for 5 grams, it's still pretty low, but I have heard, and she's done her research on it, that if it does have the active bacterial cultures in it, it does eat away half of the carbs in it. So just an FYI, but this is really, really good. Mix it with some protein powder, and I will show you guys that in a coming video. I also like to have on hand these Xevia energy drinks. These are really good. They have 120 milligrams of caffeine. Now that it's getting warmer out, sometimes I don't feel like the hot coffee in the morning. So these are really, really good. They have no aspartame or anything, really clean ingredients. And of course they have 0 carbs, 0 calories. Really, really good to have on hand. The raspberry lime is my favorite. And I also got some decaffeinated instant coffee. You guys know I love my instant coffee. I've been drinking it since last summer, and I usually do have decaffeinated instant coffee on hand, but I ran out, and I do like to have a coffee once in a while at the end of the night just to kind of relax while I'm watching TV. So I just picked up a small thing of decaf coffee, and I also got 1 avocado because I want to have it with one of my meals this week. So I just ended up getting 1. Sometimes I do buy the bag, but lately I've been finding if I buy the bag, half of them go bad and I just don't want to waste anymore. So I just bought 1 and I will definitely be using that up. And another thing that I'm excited to try, I've never tried this. It is one of the Good Fats lemon mousse flavor. So one of my good friends, Erica, she has a YouTube channel, Time to Shrink. I'm sure everybody follows her who is watching my videos. She tried this the other day and she said that it was really, really good. And I've always wanted to try it. Some people say the texture is a little bit different and that's what throws them off. Not necessarily the flavoring, but the texture. So I will let you guys know what I think of it. But I was pretty excited to find this, and it has no nuts because you guys know I am allergic to nuts. So let's just look on the macros here as well too. So for the carbs, it is 14 carbs and 9 grams of fiber, making it 5 net carbs. So not too bad for the carbs, but it's just really hard for me to find protein bars that don't have any nuts. So that's why I like the Built bars, because I can pick and choose the ones that don't have nuts, and those are the ones that I always order. And this one too, like I said, hopefully it's really good. I love lemon stuff. So I will give that a try and let you guys know what I think. Maybe I'll even do that actually like on camera in a video next week. And going with the Greek theme that I want to do for a meal next week is some Greek salad as a side. So I bought this at Safeway because we didn't have it at Superstore. But you guys can make this. It's very easy to make, I'm sure. I've never made it, but it seems like, you know, the ingredients are pretty easy. So just cucumbers, purple onions, feta cheese. There's some green peppers. There's some tomatoes in there, olives, of course. But Greek salad, you guys, is low in carbs and keto. So this, I don't know the exact macros because it is store-bought. But the dressing that she uses is just like Greek Italian dressing. And I'm sure probably per serving, I would say this would have no more than 1 or 2 carbs. But you guys can make this at home. I just always take the easy way out, you guys. I'm busy. I'm sorry. And probably a lot of these ingredients would go bad. And you know what? For this, $5, not too bad. And we can all have a little bit of this on the side. And to go with the Greek night as well too is I got some tzatziki sauce. I love tzatziki sauce, you guys. So I'm so excited to be having this as my side with my chicken skewers. I will have that probably in a video next week for you guys. But really low in carbs as well too. So 2 carbs, 0 fiber, and that's in 2 tablespoons. So pretty good macros for that. And same with the hummus. Hummus I absolutely love as well too. My kids love pitas and hummus. So decent macros, not as good as the tzatziki, but if you're really craving it, 5 carbs and 2 fiber in 2 tablespoons. So still pretty good. I know some people will have this with their cucumbers if you really love hummus and miss it. Definitely a good option. Has lots of fiber and pretty low in carbs. You guys already know I still love this, and I just seen it at the counter, so I just grabbed it because it's really getting hard to find now. I think the limited edition is kind of like drifting off because it is going into spring, and I feel like these were kind of maybe like a Christmas winter thing. So I picked up one of those. And for meat, I got some ham for the family. They love these for sandwiches or when I make clubhouse sandwiches for them, so I picked up some of that. And I think the theme this week, you guys, is some chicken and ham because that's what I bought. I planned on buying these. So these are just some chicken fillets. So this is what I'm going to use in my Greek recipe that I have. So I picked up those. They are the club size, the bigger size for $9.44. So that was pretty good price. And then they had the chicken thighs and the drumsticks on sale. So I picked up this absolutely huge container, and it was $11.02. So a lot in here. I might even split this up, to be honest, because this is a lot of chicken thighs. Because when I make chicken thighs and drumsticks, I make them at the same time. So obviously, you know, you only need like 4 or 5 of the thighs, and the same for the drumsticks for my family of 3 right now because Zoe is still moved outside the home. And then this is the pack of drumsticks, which there's a ton of drumsticks in here as well too. So this might be split up into 3 packages. But for $10.50, both of these were really good prices. I said I wasn't going to stock up, but I am going to stock up on chicken when it's a good price, because we go through chicken quite a bit. So if it's a good price, I definitely will stock up, and I'm going to start reusing it in the month's time. I'm not going to let it sit in the freezer for 6 months and not use it. So my plan is to use these definitely this coming week, and then I will put it in the meal plan within the next month as well too. And for Easter, I got this big ham. So this is a fairly big size. So it's not too bad. It was the smallest one there, just because I don't know who's coming over for Easter right now. We still can't have any indoor gatherings here in Southern Alberta. So we will see what happens for Easter, but I absolutely love ham. So I plan on using this for Easter. And maybe I'll make actually ham and scalloped potatoes as well too this week before Easter, but we will see. But that'll definitely be used up for $15. I thought that was a really good price for the size of it. And then I just picked up some red potatoes. I have red potatoes on hand all the time. My family still eats potatoes, so I have them on hand. I bought a bigger one. Sometimes I've just been buying the 5-pound one. But I bought the bigger one just in case we do have people over for Easter. And also if I make the scalloped potatoes as well too. I like having that on hand. So that is everything that I got at Superstore and Safeway, you guys. I didn't get too much from Safeway, but my total was $166. So not too bad. This will probably last us, I would say 2 weeks. I might have to stock up on some of the produce items. But for everything else, I think we're good for 2 weeks, and I will show you guys the Costco haul in the next clip. All right, everyone, I was going to include my Costco haul in this video, but I decided that I'm actually going to do a separate video for my Costco haul. So today is just going to be my grocery haul that you just seen, and I'm going to share my meal plan with you guys for the week. So let's get started. So on Monday, we are going to have takeout, and I am going to get some wings. On Tuesday, I'm going to make burgers and fries. And for myself, I'm just going to have the bunless burger. On Wednesday, it's going to be Greek night. So you guys seen a few of the items that I got in my grocery haul, and I wanted to do kind of a Greek themed night. So we are going to have some Greek kebabs, and with the pitas and tzatziki sauce and rice. So I'm going to kind of doctor up a little bit of rice for my family, and I'm going to have some cauliflower rice that I have on hand. And also too, some Greek salad. You've seen the Greek salad that I bought as well too, and we are going to have that on Wednesday night for the Greek night. Thursday, we are going to have leftovers. I always include a day of leftovers just to kind of use everything up in my fridge, and so that it doesn't go bad. I hate wasting, so that's always one night that we always have leftovers to eat up whatever is in the fridge. Then on Friday, I am going to make my family a pizza, and I am going to try to make the bacon weave pizza. So I will be sure to record that and let you guys know how it is. Instead of a crust, you use bacon. So it sounds absolutely delicious. On Saturday, I'm going to have some elk steak, and my family is going to have the homemade potato wedges, and I'm going to have a side of green beans. Sunday is going to be curry, chicken curry with rice. And then for myself, I'm going to have some keto curry with some cauliflower rice. So I do get some curry sauce online. I usually get mine from Nutra Market. The website is always linked down below. If you go further on in my description, you will see the Nutra Market link down below. And so this is going to be this week's meal plans, you guys. So I'm pretty excited about that. It makes it easy. And I got the groceries. Didn't spend too much on groceries, and I feel like those groceries will actually last us a couple weeks. I'm gonna divvy up the chicken thighs and chicken drumsticks, and I think that's gonna make like 4 packages. So that is like 4 meals. And also to the ham that I bought, I feel like that's even a big ham for our family of 3, because Zoe has moved out. So I will probably be able to get for sure 2 or 3 meals out of that big ham as well too. And ham freezes really well. So that's usually what I do when I buy larger items, depending on the size of your family. But for us, it's just a family of 3. So a lot of the things that I buy, I divvy it up and then I will throw it in the freezer and make sure to use it. That's one thing that I'm going to be using one thing that I'm going to be doing is going to be using up the things that I have in the freezer. I'm not going to let it sit in there and get freezer burnt or spoiled. So that is one goal that I have, you guys. So hopefully this gives you some ideas. Like I always mention, make sure that you write out a meal plan. Then from that, you can get your groceries and you can do some meal prep, and just so that you're prepared for the week, you guys.